Hey guys, good news this week. We got over a plateau, and it looks like we're back on track. We did 4 pounds this week. I'm down to 264, but it's actually more like 263 and a half. But I'm just gonna leave that half for next week. I don't like to really play the whole halfsies game, um, so we'll say 264. So we're looking at about 4 pounds this week. And that's, after the fact too. I didn't really say that in the last video I did, but the last video was actually filmed on Monday instead of Sunday, which is my normal weigh-in date. But I just had a lot going on Sunday, so I wasn't able to do it on Monday. If I remember correctly, the way that it worked out last week, I would have actually lost another pound had I done it on Sunday, because then I would have had Monday's weight, and I was losing weight fast because I'd just come off of that plateau. So, really, in all truth, we've really lost about 5.5 pounds this week, but we're not going to play that game. We're going to say we've lost 4 pounds this week. We're down at 264, and I'm really hoping that next week, we're going to be down in the 50s. Now, I haven't been in the 60s where I'm at right now since I was oh man, probably since almost my honeymoon. That was, we're talking like almost 6 years ago. So I'm already in a spot right now where I haven't been in a very long time anyway. But now we're about to be in the 50s again. So I'm getting pretty excited. I'm starting to hit territory I haven't seen in a very, very long time. So these are good things, very good things. Um, I have not been as good this week on my working out. And I don't know if you can tell from the way that I'm talking right now or not, but I have a terrible cold. I've had a terrible cold now for about 4 or 5 days. It's been real bad. Now I've had it since the beginning of last week, but it's just really started hitting me hard about like 4 days ago, and it's been kicking my butt, and it's just draining all my energy. And I've had a lot going on at the same time, and that's really no excuse. You should always try and find a way to make sure that you have time for your exercises and stuff. But this is just my head feels like it's about to explode, and so I've been working through that. But at the same time, normally when you're sick, you want to indulge yourself, give yourself some ice cream or something like that. It's good. I've done a very good job of keeping very strong on the on the dietary portion of this weight loss. So I don't feel bad about that, at least. At least I feel like as if I've been accomplishing forward momentum. And that's another thing too. I mean, I still managed to lose, 4 pounds this week, even while not working out. And that's an important thing to bring up too. A lot of people don't get how little working out has to do with weight loss. And that is not to say that you should not work out, because that's not true. Because in the long run, working out can have a lot to do with keeping your weight off, especially by raising your metabolism, raising the amount of muscle mass that you have, and therefore, once again, raising your metabolism and keeping you healthy. And the health alone is enough to want to keep working out. But looking good too, because I mean, you lose this weight, you can lose weight, and you can feel a lot better, and you can look a lot better. But the truth is, I mean, if you've already gone that far, especially if you lost that much weight and stuff, why not also have a six pack with it, right? I mean, it's going to look good, and you're going to feel good after doing that. And yeah, I mean, it's not that hard to get that when you get down to that weight anyway. So, you just put in the time and the effort, and it's worth it. But as for the actual weight loss, I mean, you got to look at the way it's all about calorie deficit. That's the important thing. It's like you take away enough calories to make it to um, where you can lose the weight as effectively and quickly as you can without starving yourself. And I think that's why I like the lower carb diet version of that, is because of the fact that I can still eat a good amount of food, and it's a type of food that stays. Like, unlike carbs, that you eat them and you absorb them and digest them so quickly that they're just out of your system, this isn't the same. You can eat a whole chicken breast with some spinach, or and with some hot sauce with it or something like that. You need to use mayonnaise and stuff. I mean, you use things like that that really do kind of just stay in your stomach and keep you feeling full for a lot longer, because they're high protein foods, than something that's like a carb. So I think that's where the trick is. The working out part is to make yourself look good and feel better, and it does speed up the weight loss some, But I mean, I've even heard trainers say that, you know, it's 90% diet, 10% exercise. I mean, that it really is the case. Um, Now, like I said, in the long run, it can make a big difference to keeping the weight off, because not only do you feel, when you work out and you take care of yourself, you're that much more likely to stay motivated and want to eat well as well. But you're also, you know, it's just in general a good practice because it's good and healthy for you. Anyway, then, so we're going to skip to the meat and potatoes. Well, maybe not potatoes since we're low carb in it, right? But this is where we're at. Now that I haven't worked out in such a long time, I might be losing definition in my arms and chest. I don't know. But I do know that either way, the weight is definitely still coming off. If you notice, I'm no longer wearing my shorts that I tend to wear in front of you guys. Actually, last time I think I was in jeans. But a lot of times I was trying to wear those shorts, so it was kind of like you were getting a equal visual every time. But those things have gotten too big for me now, which is a very good thing. But yeah, they've gotten a little large, so now they just kind of like flop and look terrible. So I'm having to switch up what I'm wearing. I'm in extra large like workout pants now. They were XXL before, but yeah, I don't really. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I don't really like. Yeah, I see a difference in my man breast area. It is a little less pointy. It does look like it's making some difference. My stomach area, I don't see a huge difference actually right now. To me at least, I don't know. But not from last week. I just watched that video again recently just to see kind of what I looked like last week. But I mean, 4 pounds had to come from somewhere. So, and I'm pretty certain I didn't lose 4 pounds of muscle because I don't think I even gained 4 pounds of muscle. So it's coming from somewhere. But I don't see what I would say a huge change this week. A little bit in my face. Yeah, my cheeks do feel like they're a little bit less flabby. This area, you know, it's like I said, it's definitely a problem area of mine, but it's getting better. And then I wish I could show more back more, but it's just I need to get a tripod for this thing so you guys can see it a little better. I don't have to hold it the entire time, and it's not covering up half the picture while I'm doing it. But anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at now, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we get done next week. I'm thinking that this upcoming week is going to be a good week because, like I said, we did have kind of a bad situation this week because I was coming off the plateau, kind of started late in the week making the video and giving you an update. So from that time, really in all truth, that week I really probably should have only lost about 2 pounds because I had really, like I said, held it out till Monday before I did the video. And this week I would have done like 5. So hopefully next week I'll have a full week's worth of weight loss for you. And with me being right now at 264, I think there's a very good chance I will finally be hitting the 50s. So hopefully so. And I'll see you guys then, and hopefully I'll have great news for you. Bye.